All right, get a game we're going to play. So these are famous phrases that you've all heard, and I'm going to tell you the origins of them, and you have to tell me if you believe this is if I'm lying or not.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Let's start off with soapbox. Get on your soapbox. You've all heard that. Well, these were big crates that used to hold shipments of soap. Back in the late 1800s, and people would make them as little podiums, and they go on and make proclamations.
Totally true. Totally true.
That is true. That is true. How about run of the mill, being average or ordinary? This is a reference to the manager of a grain mill from the early 1900s. They often promoted a commoner to the manager so workers would respect them more. Run of the mill.
I am going to say that is also true.
I'm going to say false.
Yeah, I'm going to false that.
That is false. You're right. That is right. Run of the mill actually is a reference to a run from a textile mill that stuff's being manufactured. They would, before it's decorated or embellished, they would have these certain chunks.
They would get like the plain stuff. Yeah,
that's right. Hands down comes from horse racing, where if you're way ahead of everyone else, you can relax your grip on the reins and let your hands down. They're getting good now, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's true.
No.
That is true.
Oh, boo.
Yes, that is true.
I said true.
Having your work cut out for you comes from the logging industry, where they would have to cut these logs into these difficult interlocking designs, and so they would say, you've got your work cut out for you.
No, that's not true.
Not true at all.
Carson?
I'm going to say no.
You're right. It comes from sewing. They would have all the pieces of fabric cut out before they got sewn together. So they would say, "Hey, you've got your work cut out for you." So all the parts of they just put them together.
That sounds too simple to be true too. But
well, also because saying you've really got your work cut out for you has now become a negative.
Yeah, it's like
that
that's
it's a lot
tough,
of work.
But
whereas,
if they cut your work out for you ahead of time, that would mean it would
makes
be
it
a little easier.
Yeah.
And finally, am I lying or not? Push the envelope. This comes from British workers who would push an envelope under their boss's door to ask for a raise because it was too uncomfortable to do it face to face.
No, that's false.
That's true. That sounds true.
That is false.
I mean, it would be 100% me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to believe it's true.
Pushing the envelope belongs in the modern era of the airplane.
Yes.
The flight envelope is a term of aerodynamics, meaning the boundary or limit of performance of a flight.
Everybody that's listening, tell that story today about the British people pushing the envelope under the door, because that needs to stick. That's a great lie.
If you like that, make sure you check out more videos over here.
Yeah, and then you can subscribe right over there on his belly. Click on his belly. He goes, woohoo!